Here come our construction truck friends, heading to the construction site. They're going to help us learn to count to 10 today. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on team, let's get to work. Can you help me count the trucks whilst they're doing their important jobs? Here's vehicle number 1. It's Celia with her churning drum. Florence is vehicle number 2. She's got a very important job to do. Danny is vehicle number 3. He's digging a hole to plant a tree. And here comes vehicle number 4. Mia helps Danny to dig some more. Rick the road roller is number 5. Flattening out that tarmac drive. Dylan the dump truck is number 6. He's loaded up with tons of bricks. His giant brother George is the number 7 truck, hauling an enormous load of muck. Ryan is vehicle number 8, smashing down walls with his heavy weight. Caroline the crane is number 9, lifting up our Gecko's garage sign. Sid the skid loader is number 10, always ready to help his friends. Are you ready to count them one more time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 helpful construction trucks. It's a nice quiet day here at Gecko's garage. No vehicles to fix. There's Baby Truck and her friends, Molly the baby bus and Jane the baby monster truck. They're at the park today, enjoying the sunshine. Woohoo! Chase the ball, baby truck. But look out for that tree. Ouch! Did that hurt, baby truck? At least mummy truck's here to help. Oh, there, baby truck. Don't cry. Accidents happen. Mummy truck, why don't you bring baby truck over to Gecko's garage and we can help. Hello, baby truck. How are you? What's that, Blue? She's got a hurty bumper. Let's get you inside the garage and we'll have you fixed up in no time. You're very brave, baby truck. We all have accidents, don't you worry. We'll raise you up just a little using my hydraulic lift. First, Blue will lift your bumper back into place. There. Now, Red's going to cover up those scratches with some beautiful blue paint to match. That's looking better already. Finally, Yellow will check there's no damage underneath, and Green can weld your bumper so it stays in place. Down you come, baby truck. You really were very brave. I bet you're very proud of her, Mummy Truck. Aren't you going for a break too, Mia? What's wrong? You look sad. Oh, I see. You want to dig a hole as big as Danny's. Don't be so glum, Mia. You're good at lots of other things. Mia, I'm not sure that's a good idea. You're a little digger, and that's a very big hole. Danny's a bigger digger, so it's easier for him to dig big holes. A mini digger just can't dig a hole that deep, a hole that big. But Mia digs 3 days and nights, until she disappears from sight. Her scoop gets caught upon some rubble. Uh-oh, I think that Mia's in trouble. There's no one around to hear her shout. Oh, how can we get Mia out? This looks like a job for Helen the helicopter. Go, go, Helen! We're coming, Mia! Hold on tight, Mia. Garage roof open at speed. It's time to help a vehicle in need. Let's take a good look at you and see what's wrong. It looks like your scoop's broken. And one of your tracks. This looks like a job for the mechanicals. They'll get you fixed in no time. Go, go, mechanicals! You tried to copy Danny, but you came unstuck. And you ended up trapped in the muck. Your older brother's much, much bigger. Remember, you're a mini digger. We'll swap your scoop and fix your track. And soon you'll be on your way back. There you are, as good as new. Now, Danny has a job for you. Danny needs to dig a small hole in the floor of this new building. He may be really good at digging big holes, but he's too large to fit through the doors, and his scoop is far too big. I wonder who he could get to do the job. That's right. It's the perfect job for you, Mia. I told you that you were good at other things. Danny the digger's big and can dig big holes. Mia's small and is the right size to dig smaller holes in hard-to-reach places. Good job, Mia. I knew you could do it. There's a perfect job for each of you here at the construction site. And here comes Rick the road roller. I don't think he's looking where he's going. Look out, Rick! Uh-oh. Too late. Ooh, what a nasty smash. The mechanicals are getting the garage ready for our poorly friend, Rick the road roller. Rick carries a big heavy drum in front of him, which he uses to flatten roads. That makes them nice and smooth. Rick's drum should be a cylinder shape, but that smash from Ryan has made it go all wonky. Garage doors open at speed. It's time to help a vehicle in need. Hello, Rick. Wow, you really do have a problem today. Your drum is all broken and twisted. I think it needs replacing. Let's fit you a new one. Oh, Rick, what a mess you've got yourself in. Your drum's all twisted, and now it won't spin. We'll find a nice new drum just for you. Let's fix you up. There, good as new. That new drum doesn't look like the old cylinder. I think that's a sphere. A sphere is different from a circle. A circle is round and flat. A sphere is round, but solid, just like a ball. Let's test it out. I don't think this sphere is the right shape for Rick's drum. It's making Rick all dizzy and confused. Let's go back inside and try again. Don't worry, Rick, no need to fear. The mechs will soon replace that sphere. Swap out the drum and look at that. A cylinder whose sides are flat? Oh dear, Mechanicals. That's not a cylinder shape. It's a cuboid. A cylinder has to be round. Rick can't roll a road using a shape with flat sides. All that thumping is giving Rick a headache. Now the mechs know what to avoid. Drums that are spherical or cuboid. What's this drum they're trying to wrangle? I don't like the look of that triangle. That triangular prism isn't right either. Mechanicals, are you trying to make Rick crash? Oops, too late. There we go. That's a cylinder, and it fits just right. The rounded shape is perfect for Rick to move around on and roll things flat. Ryan the Wrecking Ball crane has just knocked down a load of old buildings. My cleanup crew are here to clear the construction site, ready to build some colourful new houses. Yellow! Eric! A construction site isn't a safe place to play. You're supposed to be working as a team, helping your friends to clear the site. They can't do it without you. It's time to get back to work, please. Danny the Digger is using his giant shovel to push the rubble into larger piles. Eric the Excavator is using his bucket to lift the rubble up and load it into Dylan the dump truck. And Yellow Mechanical is making sure the trucks are working together as a team. Now Dylan is fully loaded. He's driving the rubble over to the recycling centre. These old bricks will be smashed up into smaller pieces to help build new roads. Some of them will be ground into dust and used to make new bricks. Brilliant! Right then, who's in first? Bobby the bus? Red? Tony the taxi? Yellow? Rebecca the recycling truck? Orange? Amber the ambulance? Green? Oscar the old bus? Blue. Larry the lorry. Pink. Vicky the ice cream van. Brown. Trevor the tractor. Purple. Fiona the fire truck. Grey. Max the monster truck. Black. Andy the animal ambulance. White. Now I think we're ready for a game of hide and seek. I'll count, you hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready or not, here I come. Is that Oscar or Fiona, all red? No, it's Bobby the bus instead. Who's that there in the sand? Hello. It's Tony the taxi, bright yellow. Ha! Rebecca is easily seen. She's forgotten that she's orange, not green. But Amber the ambulance gave me a fright. I forgot that she was green, not white. Oscar the old bus looks almost brand new, with his paintwork shiny and blue. That's a very bright house, don't you think? Oh, it's Larry the lorry, huge and pink. I've looked everywhere, all over the town, to find our Vicky, chocolate brown. Trevor the tractor could hide for hours in that field of purple flowers. There are 3 more trucks to find today. Look, there's Fiona, painted grey. Have we found them all? Is it time to head back? No, there's Max the monster truck, smart and black. And back at the garage, I think that might be our Andy, painted white. Well done, everyone. Are you ready to say the colours one more time? Red, yellow, orange, green, blue, pink, brown, purple, grey, black, white. There's a new vehicle in town today. Her name's Evie. She's clean and quiet and speedy. Evie's driven a long way today, so she wants to stop off at Gecko's garage for a rest. Oh dear, what's happened to Evie? She was zooming along, and now she's slowed right down. She must be very tired. You'd better get over to Gecko's garage, Evie. Quickly. Slowly. Hello, Evie. You seem very slow and sluggish. I think you might need refueling. Drive round to our fuel pumps and we'll soon get you sorted out. Right now, let's get you filled up with fuel. Oh, where's your fuel cap? That's very strange. I can't see it anywhere. How can we fill up your fuel tank if there's nowhere to put the fuel in? Something seems wrong here. Head into the garage and let's have a good look at you. Let's all see what we can learn as we make Evie turn. Evie looks like a normal car, but where does her fuel go? And no exhaust pipe either. What's wrong? I just don't know. There's something that I'm missing. A nagging little doubt. I'll wake up the mechanicals to check her engine out. Go, go, mechanicals! What's going on? It's empty. Evie, where's your engine? How can you drive around without an engine? Oh, Evie. Oh, Evie. Evie. Electric vehicle. Of course. Evie is an electric car. Instead of a petrol or diesel engine to power the car, Evie has electric motors that drive her wheels and batteries hidden under her seats, which store all of the electricity she needs. That's why she's so quiet. She doesn't have an exhaust pipe belching out nasty fumes, or a fuel tank, because she fills up with electricity instead. Evie, you need to be plugged in to charge up. We have 2 regular fuel pumps, but no electric car charging point. We'll have to install one. I'll get Florence the forklift to bring the parts over, and we can build one. Well done, mechanicals. That's looking great. The electric charging point is connected to the solar panels on the garage roof that Chelsea the cherry picker helped us to install. Here's the charging cable. Now, where on Evie do we plug it in? Brilliant! Evie has a charging socket hidden in her nose. So now Evie can fill up with clean electricity using energy from the sun. The charging station tells us how full of electricity Evie is. Look at those numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's full up. Fantastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you help me count all the vehicles whilst they do their important jobs? Vicky the ice cream van is number 1, making sure everyone at the beach has fun. Sid the skid loader is number 2. There's 101 different things he can do. Trevor the tractor is number 3. Ploughing the fields and sowing the seed. Rick the road roller is number 4. He can squash anything left on the floor. Tony the taxi is number 5. He'll take you wherever you need to drive. Number 6 is Amber, a real go-getter. Takes people to the hospital so they can get better. 7 is Mia the mini digger. Like her brother Danny, only he's a lot bigger. Sophie the sports car is number 8. She loves to drive fast and she just can't wait. Florence the forklift is truck number 9, fetching and carrying all of the time. Number 10 is Millie. She must be the last. The police bike checks nobody's driving too fast. Are you ready to count them one more time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 helpful vehicles.